Good morning. It's day one of backlist readathon. I almost called it thrillerathon. Wow. Clearly I haven't even gotten ready for the day yet. I have today off. It's an in-service day, or like a built-in snow day, I think is actually what it was. So I got nothing to do today, no plans. Got my coffee. Right now, I am going to start my first book. This is The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. This I'm using for the prompt, someone else's recommendation, I believe. It's funny, I actually I want to read all of the books on my TBR. Like, they're all ones I really want to get to, so I took my stack to my dad last night and I was like, which one of these should I start with? And he picked this one. And then he handed them back to me in a different order than I handed them to him. And that's the order I'm going to try to read them in. Stack it. But anyway, I'm going to read and I'll talk to you guys later. So I'm reading The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. Let's see, I'll tell you exactly. We are 69 pages into the book. I'm an adult, that's not funny to me. Promise. Let's see. So far we've been introduced to two separate timelines. One takes place in 1950 and one takes place in 2014. They both of the timelines are in the same area in Vermont, by this old boarding school called Idlewild Hall. The one storyline that is in 1950 is about this group of 4 girls who are friends. And this was like a school basically for like wayward girls. Like, one of them had witnessed somebody trying to kill themselves or killing themselves. I'm not sure. One of them is like an illegitimate child, and I think the other 2 we're not sure about yet. Anyway, the second storyline that we're following is this woman whose name is Fiona. Yeah, Fiona. And her sister died 20 years ago, and her body was found at the school. It was on like, it's now like it was abandoned at the time. It was in 1994. And it was abandoned, and her body was found at the school, like on the school property, like abandoned or whatever. And she finds out that the school is being reopened. Somebody purchased it and is restoring it and reopening, and she really hasn't figured out why. And so she's a journalist, so she's trying to figure out exactly why. And that's about as far as I've gotten.
List of review, and at the end I will also include my TBR, basically a list of other ones that I'm looking forward to reading, so you get whenever I listen to that bit. I also want to mention that there are some fantasy elements which I feel like are important to mention. There usually are actually in a Stephen King book, but if you don't know, definitely something to be prepared for. And overall, I understand the hype. It's not my favorite in this video, but it's definitely one of the ones with the most.
Okay, hi. Bit of a different angle here because the sun's going down. It's like 4 o'clock. So I just got back from the grocery store and I had some packages. These are all just books that I ordered. I read a lot of, I think I've mentioned before, I like reading a lot of vintage horror, And my used bookstore has some, but these ones I've gotten were ones that I wanted for specific videos. Oh, got my first 2 Goosebumps books. So Welcome to Dead House and Stay Out of the Basement. Hopefully the sticker comes off. Ew. God, stickers on books, especially, oh, it took a little bit of my cover off. Stickers on books, especially vintage or old books, like, they already have rips and tears, like, anyway. Wow, yeah, these are amazing. Yep. Old. Oh. Okay, this is how you know. This is how you know. Oh my god. These are first printing Goosebumps books. This is how you know. Because it just has the first 2, or the first and then the next one. It doesn't have all of them in there. Yeah, these are first Scholastic printings. Oh my gosh. 1992. That's so cute. Okay, anyway. Set those there. Let's see what the next one is. Now, I say let's see what the next one is. I ordered all these books, but I don't remember what they all were. But, yeah, like I was saying earlier, eBay is where I was getting these ones from, so I wasn't sure when they were coming. Oh, hell yeah. This is nice. Nice. Okay, so the Amityville Horror by Jay Anson. Sweet. Yeah. I like eBay too, as opposed to like thrift books and like Book Depository or Book Outlet, because most of them, they have a picture of what the actual book looks like, and I'm very particular about, especially with like old-fashioned paperbacks, like I want them to, I don't know, look a particular way. Like most of the time I'm not like a big fan of like movie covers. The Woman in Black one I got was a movie cover, but yeah. Ooh, yes. See, I love these. Like, these are so clearly used, and that's like my jam. Like, I want to know that somebody else read this book. Okay, so I got the Stepford Wives by Ira Levin. Is that a Borders sticker? Oh my god. Is it a Borders sticker? Oh, I wish I knew. That looks like a Borders sticker, doesn't it? Oh, Rip Borders. I loved Borders. That was my favorite. Oof. Yeah, this one's got a little something on the cover that hopefully I'll be able to get off. But yeah, Let the Right One In. I will have to look up how to say his name. His middle name, or his second name there. I'm guessing it's John Lindquist, but I'm not sure how to say that name. So I'll have to look that up for when I read this. But yeah, oh, I guess this is a movie cover as well. So I try not to get the movie covers, but these I bought, these, and then I think 2 of the other ones maybe was like from a specific seller. They're called Discover Books on eBay, and they always have like a, if you buy 3 you get 10% off type of thing. So I just tried to buy them all from the same seller, which is probably how I ended up with a movie cover, but that's okay. That's okay. Interesting. Oh, this one's so floppy. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, this one's got a little bend on it, but overall pretty good. So yeah, it's my book mail. Now I can get started on my Goosebumps read there, and something else. Okay, here we are. You're like balanced on my steering wheel. I've never done this before, but you're balanced on my steering wheel. Just in the car right before I'm going to class tonight. I have a night class, so it's 3 hours long. of looking forward to that. But I realized that I didn't talk about... There's someone in that car over there. Don't look at me. I'm cool, I promise. I didn't talk about The Broken Girls. And I have now reached page 143. So I didn't read a ton more yesterday. But it's starting to get really interesting. I'm starting to wonder how the pieces connect together. Because like I said before, there's kind of two separate timelines that are going on. You're in 1950 and 2014. So I'm a little bit curious about how the timelines are going to be connecting. I'm kind of bummed because I really wanted to be done with a book yesterday, actually. And I'm still not done with my first book today. So, I don't know. I always feel like at the beginning of a readathon, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to do all the prompts and finish all of the books. And then I read like 3. Popping on with a couple updates. Number 1, I finished The Broken Girls and I loved it so much. I really became interested in both timelines, the stories of both timelines, especially the one from 1950. I ended up like really liking all of those girls that were in that timeline. Okay, so yeah, I definitely gave this one 5 stars here. I'm really excited. I have The Sundown Motel, which is her newest book, on hold at the library, and now I'm like, I need to read it immediately. Like, I want it now. The other thing is I have more mail today, which is unusual because I'm not sure what they are. This one I really don't know what it is. So we'll see. Oh, yes. Okay, so I am in a book club where we have a thing called Book Voyages, where you can join this list of people who want to get a specific book, and we just kind of all send it around, and everyone gets to read it. Well, the book I got today, which this is an ARC copy because this book isn't even out yet, it comes out on St. Patrick's Day, is Darling Rose Gold. Since I heard about this book, you might be able to hear my dog barking outside. Since I heard about this book, I've wanted to read this book. I remember when, this is like sort of, but not really, but sort of based on the Gypsy Rose case, the true crime case. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, it's like a Munchausen by proxy thing, and her mom kept her sick. And this book is about, it says, for the first 18 years of her life, Rose Gold Watts believed she was seriously ill. She was allergic to everything, used a wheelchair, and practically lived at the hospitals. It turns out her mom, Patty Watts, was just a really good liar. So her mom served 5 years in prison, and Patty gets out, her mom gets out and has nowhere to go, and begs her daughter, Rose Gold, to take her in. The entire community is shocked when she says, yes, I'm not going to read anymore because I bet that next paragraph is going to spoil something, because we all know how thriller synopses are. I'm so excited to read this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this next one might be from my book club. A different book club. Ooh. Okay, I don't remember what this book is about. These Witches Don't Burn. This is new. Oh my gosh, I don't own any hardcover books. Whenever I get one, I just feel so like special. I don't really particularly love hardcovers. I'm very like hate dust jackets. I just think they get everywhere. Like, and I've always bent mine as a child. Let's see. This is about a real witch. Oh, an ex-girlfriend. Oh my god, it's queer. Oh, this might be YA, which is awesome. I don't read enough YA. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. Okay, cool. And then next is, oh my gosh. Wow. I have wanted to read this book for so long. And number one, it is very intimidating, as I'm sure anyone who has tried to read it could agree. Wow, this was a good pick. If you don't know this book, well, I don't really know what this is about. I know it's like horror, and it's like one of those books that everyone hears about, but the cool thing about it is it has all these like special pages where there's like text inside text. This is like a bucket list book. Number one, this book is so heavy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm holding this up. It has, oh my god, it has an index at the back. 662 pages. And this could take me months to read, not because of the page count, but because of the variety of content that's in it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about all three of these books. So this is what I received. Very excited. I'm gonna have to read Darling Rose Gold first for sure, because I think I only get this one for 2 weeks. I was gonna start another audiobook, but I'm currently watching YouTube instead, catching up on Backlist, Readathon, daily vlogs from Jacqueline, and my boys. Otis. Oh, he must be camera shy. Okay, I can't remember how I got this to stay up here yesterday, so I'm gonna have to hold it, maybe slightly shaky. Sorry in advance. I haven't vlogged at all today, which is annoying because I went to Barnes & Noble and that would have been a perfect thing to vlog. But I don't know. It was raining and it's kind of, see, it's raining. I don't know, I was just kind of caught up in trying to get inside and stuff and totally forgot. I started reading A Study in Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Let me get it out here. Started reading that. I'm on the 3rd chapter, I think. Loving it. It's really cool. I like Sherlock Holmes, like the movies and stuff. I've never read any of the books or stories, but I'm very excited about this. Oops, my finger was in the frame. But yeah, I got food, so I'm gonna go inside and eat, but I just wanted to check in for the first time today because it just wasn't feeling it this morning. Anyway, I will maybe talk to you guys later, maybe not. It depends. Hopefully we stay. I'm balanced precariously on the steering wheel, so we shall see. Okay, so I just left the well, I'm still in the library parking lot, but I just left the inside of the library. I had a couple holds to pick up, and then I was looking on the new new bookshelf where they put like stuff that just came out. And I saw this one, Follow Me by Kathleen Barber, and somebody I follow on Goodreads just read this, and it's somebody whose reviews I usually tend to at the very least read the same types of books as she does. Sometimes she doesn't like ones I like and vice versa, of course. This little girl just looked at me and saw me talk to myself. The other one I found that was one I knew I wanted to read is Mr. Nobody by Catherine Steadman. I haven't read Something in the Water, which is her other book, but I heard good things, and I feel like the synopsis of this one. And I had on hold The Andromeda Strain by Michael Crichton, and this has to do with a extraterrestrial disease that comes to America. And then the thing I'm most excited about that I've been waiting for a little while is The Lighthouse. I have more errands to run. We're gonna go to Total Wine and Target to prepare for the possibility that we might not be able to leave our house. Okay, so what we're gonna do is they do these variety packs where you can get like different singles of each different kind. So I think that's what we're gonna do to try some new stuff out. This one's really good.
Letting us know that we're still going to stay open. My husband works for like the actual dining hall, like he's the manager of the dining hall. So he stopped by on his way home and said that he has to be back in at 6:30 in the morning because they're going, like they were like self-serve buffet style, and so they actually have to serve everybody tomorrow, so that way, the students are touching everything. So he even has to work the whole weekend.
I just finished filming a video, which will be up after this. And yeah, it was fun. I haven't done like anything today, really. I don't know. It's Saturday. I haven't read. It's just weird. I don't know. It's a weird time in the world. I feel like it's hard for me to read right now because my brain can't focus on a book. So I'm not sure. I've only finished one. Come on. I've only finished one book for the readathon. I finished The Broken Girls, and then I still have half of A Study in Scarlet left. And I was gonna start The Hunger by Amakatsu tonight. today, but I haven't yet. I don't know, man. Feels weird to be vlogging right now and pretending like everything's fine when it's like coronavirus panic time. So, I don't know. The end of this vlog may not be thrilling because I just don't feel great anymore. Okay. So it's Sunday. I don't think I'm gonna read anything else for this readathon. It's been a rough week. I'm sure we've all had a rough week with the panic that is going on right now. I don't talk too much about that. You're seeing it everywhere else, okay? So I'm just gonna move on. I have some brand new books that just came out that I got from the library. I got You Are Not Alone, which is Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen's new book. I have that arc of Darling Rose Gold that I got in the book swap. I have Dead to Her by Sarah Pinborough that I would like to read. I think those are the 3 that I have. Oh, and then I grabbed 2 new books, which I showed in the clips from the library, the Follow Me and Mr. Nobody, that I would also like to read. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. The school that I work for, I'm a substitute teacher, is closed until April 6th. And then my classes are canceled until the end of the semester, actually. So I have no reason to leave the house. I mean, no one should be leaving the house anyway, unless you absolutely have to for work, which, capitalism, a lot of people have to. So, yeah, I will show you some stuff I did yesterday, instead of reading. Let's see. The first thing I did was moved all my Funkos to this shelf here. This shelf used to have decorative stuff on it, but I've moved some of it to my desk to go behind me while I'm filming, and some of it on the other shelf, which I'll show you. But these are my horror or spooky type ones. I thought Buffy kind of went in with that, and then these are other miscellaneous ones that I have. Some drag queens there. Marc-Andre Fleury, who's the goalie for the Golden Knights. Star Trek, Star Wars, Jurassic Park. These ones, Coraline, Jason from Friday the 13th, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Ghostface from Scream, and Pennywise from It. So those are the only Funkos I have. And then where they used to be was up here. And I've moved. This is basically that haul I just posted. These are all the books from that. I haven't reorganized my shelves. I have bookshelves downstairs because it's our family bookshelves, but this is what it's going to be for now. I'm always Halloween vibes, so that's why we have pumpkins and Frankenstein. This is upside down. I don't remember if I showed that I got this in the mail. I'm not sure I did, but look how old it is. Oh my goodness. So happy. But this is a stack that I'm working on right now. Otherwise, so this would be what I would read, something I would read from this if I wasn't going to read those books I mentioned from the library. And then I think I'm gonna get some frames for some artwork that I have and hang it up back here so it will be in the background of my videos. But yeah, that's kind of on the agenda for today.